inspection on elegant stationery. Now, anything else to rob here? Looks like a chest. Nothing? Let's have a look at that letter now. Yep, Vaden, exactly. So Carradine sends a letter to Hammond. I don't want to keep in touch with you, especially don't want to do any business with you. I doubt the enterprise you propose will be profitable, but speak colloquially, count me out. That's interesting. CK2 Ghost. I'm so tempted actually to play CK2 again, because Crusader Kings, particularly with that that expansion that just came out. Oh god, I'm really getting that itch again. Such a good game. Not too sure though whether, you know, it's very long form. Might be good though to have something. The problem is I'm running out of time in actual streams. I'd like to do more streams really, because you know I don't want to spread myself too thin. So there's Darkest Dungeon I want to play, and I want to make sure to get the time on Witcher 3. So on the one hand I want to play more games, on the other hand I just don't have the stream time available to actually do all that. That's sort of what's holding me back right now. There we go. Over there, huh? Sure. I think that this will be closest. Imagine a full Witcher 3 game set in ancient Japan, samurai era. That will be very cool, actually. Would be very cool. Particularly since, from what I understand, in the feudal era in Japan, samurai weren't actually all that common. You know, we see images of, like, you know, dozens of samurai in, like, Shogun Total War, just racing forward and slaughtering people. From what I've understood, samurai are more like, you know, you have the province's samurai, or maybe a bunch of 5 or so of them, maybe 15 if you're like a really big province with lots of money. They were like your special elite warriors. Basically, actually, they were like the Jedi Knights of their time. Okay, let's try and run on down here. And there we go. Hey there, Mighty Sid. Good to see you again. How are you doing today? You had a good day? There we go. Quick save. Now then, Lambert. How are you doing?
What the hell took you?
Really?
Pretty likely Carradine lives in Novigrad, and he never severed ties with Hammond. They're actually in business together.
Learned something too. He trades in live goods on the sly.
Live
Owns
goods?
a ship called the Pearl of the Coast. Runs between here and Skellige. Changed his name too, to Roland Truger, who officially is a respected Novigrad trader and philanthropist. Has a residence in Gildorf.
What about Celise? Yeah.
Anything on Celise?
You were supposed to find out.
Well, didn't have you there to stand up for her.
I'm not sure I like Lambert. Lambert's gone dark.
Alright, let's pay Carradine a visit.
Lambert has gone very dark lately. I remember him being a lot more cheery than before.
I think I know how to get in. I got a plan.
If your plan doesn't include dealing with an escort of guardsmen, best revise it. Calm now. Let them start it.
You're expected. Come in.
That's not expected. A 3-hour train ride, tired but good? Wow, Mighty Sid, that is quite a ride. I mean, my commute to work is 3 hours in total, but that's an hour and a half to and fro. 3 hours in one go, that is quite a sit.
Make yourselves at home.
He's a witcher.
Wait,
Very
what?
true. Allow me to introduce my wife Letitia and my 2 little tots. You know who I am, and I've heard of you. You've been asking many questions about
from
me.
the cat
That
school, isn't
always
he?
draws my attention.
What school do you come out of?
That of the cat.
I knew it.
So few of us left.
Yeah, witches are sterile.
Witchers can't have children.
But they can have wards, or take in a woman along
oh,
with her
fair
children,
enough.
embrace them as their own.
A Himalayan salt lamp? Ghost? I have no idea what that is. Well, apart from a
I
lamp.
could understand a witcher becoming a hired assassin, but a merchant?
Why ever not? Not one among us doesn't dream of changing our life. I simply did not stop at dreaming.
That is the most
They say no
curious
witcher has
change.
ever died in his bed. I aim to be the first.
Remains to be seen.
My friend needs to talk to you.
Yep, Ghost. Yep. They're all witches,
Lads,
apparently.
Take the children and Letitia and leave us.
Friend's birthday
Our
party.
guests wish to speak
That's
to
cool.
me.
Okay, guys, you're gonna have to explain a
all
Himalayan
ears.
salt lamp to me
Talk
then.
to him, Geralt. If I do, first word he says to me, I'll lose it and throttle the fucker.
Yeah, your wife know about your past?
Your wife know who you were?
We are thoroughly honest with one another, harbor no secrets. She prays for me each day. You know what? I think it's working.
Fucking hell.
I don't
Relax,
like his
Lambert.
tone of voice.
I confessed all just before we pledged to marry one another. Began a new life that day, with a clean slate.
See, this is the thing, isn't it? He's done bad things in his past, but he's good now.
Nice place you got.
Be
As it
ashamed
turned
for
out, I've a
something to
flair for
happen to it.
enterprise. Now I've coin enough to provide my family with the finer things in life.
With some left over for philanthropy.
Miss Marabella's institute does not scorn small donations. Neither does the city's Widows and Orphans Relief Fund, amongst others.
See, and that letter I found did mention that he wants nothing to do with the other guy.
Remember Aiden? A witcher. Murdered in Elander. Guessing the killers were paid well.
I remember him as I remember all the others, with the deepest regret.
I kind of believe
Yet
him.
Aiden was different in a way. Contrary to rumor, we did not set out to kill him. We were forced to when he attacked us.
See, because the letter that I found did argue, or that was him saying, I don't want anything to do with you. Find other suppliers. Yeah, tell me your side of the story.
What's your version of this story?
Aiden had accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Duke's daughter. He took the coin, bungled the job, then left once the girl passed on.
You lie.
We were not to kill him, we were debt collectors. He'd spent the coin already, so we demanded his swords.
Sounds
When
sensible.
he refused, tempers flared. Vienne, positioned as a sniper, lost her nerve. Hit Aiden square in the eye. Later, she devised her own version of the story. To silence her guilt, I expect.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Ghost and Venom.
I've heard enough.
Really, Mr. Guy? Kill him.
What now?
I want to finish up Iron Maiden before King's Gambit. Okay. Just so you don't leave something half done. That sounds good. I think, yeah, I believe he's changed. The letter supports him. Remorse, it's fake? I don't think so. Too late to repent? No, we can leave you alone, yeah. You've changed.
You've changed. You have.
Forgiveness. It's my sole aim now.
You're buying this bullshit? Bastard's lying his ass off.
Spare him.
Leave him. Let's go.
You off your fucking nut?
Lambert, this is one of those situations when you have to realize you're pissed as hell, rein it in, and trust your cool-headed friend. Let's
Yep.
go.
For fuck's sake, Geralt. Don't know that I'll be able to.
Let's face it,
I said
everything
let's go.
everything
Can
points
always come
towards him
back.
being rehabilitated. I believe him. I think he's
Thank
done good. He's done good.
Explain yourself.
Don't intend to. Just felt Carradine didn't deserve to be murdered
Yep.
in cold blood. If you feel otherwise, you can always go back. Without me.
I feel like beating the shit out of you. See you later. Someday.
Yeah, to be honest, I only see one
So
person
long,
here
Lambert.
who's completely intent on violently beating people, and that's not him. I'm just saying it's taken a lot to change that drastically, and since we're good, it makes him at least to be allowed to live more. Yeah, that's the thing. Even if you say, okay, I still think he's a bad guy, but he's doing good things now. So, what's bad about having him continue, as in sort of grow and see how much he can still improve?
Novigrad, capital of the world.
Yeah, I think Lambert is. I can understand his anger, but this would be murder. This would just be murder. And I'm not a big fan of randomly murdering.
Lovely.
There we go. Okay, so I'll hold the suggestions. We will meet Jutta at her home after dark. And then we'll continue on to the King's Gambit. That's a lot of traveling we're doing. We might as well have done that while we were still here.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma,
Let him live for his wife and stepkids. Yeah, Arthur, exactly.
was the key to finding the young
Even that, his wife and stepkids seems to be doing fine, and he, his philanthropy is indeed sort of supported, so he's still doing good. Yeah. Exactly, Netherwin. It's more of the end result, and I do indeed believe that maybe he did bad before, could very well be, maybe not, but I think we're just good in saying that he's doing good now.
Greetings.
I started to think you'd changed your mind.
Time for embarrassingly naive Geralt.
I'd never miss a chance to spend a pleasant evening with you.
I don't know that I'll make for engaging company. In truth, I rarely talk to men.
Wow, immediately going for, we don't have to talk. No, why rarely?
Rarely. Why?
Well, I don't like to waste time chatting before fights. And after them, I've none left to talk to.
Wow. Still
Now that
still
I've finally
as
met someone
bragging.
stronger, seems Freya's played a cruel trick on me.
What's Freya got to do with it?
I swore to the goddess that only he who bested me in battle would lie with me, take me as his wife, and give me children.
I can help you out with the first bit. Wow. Nope, sorry guys. We are dedicated to Yen, so nope. Freya's cruel. Wrong guy beat you.
Wrong guy beat you, unfortunately.
Yes, I know, witchers aren't husband material, nor can they sire children. But it was you who bested me.
And I'm sure many warriors in Skellige are worthier of your attention than I am.
One would be enough.
Never thought of searching the other isles?
You could be right. I believe
Yeah,
it may be
spread your
time to
wings.
leave Pharaoh.
You'll find
Well.
somebody out there.
Good luck, Yuta Undimmen.
Poor lady. Poor lady.
A
Nobody out
witcher.
there. Nobody out there who can best her. I don't know, Amplitude, if that's Yen's voice actress, really. Let's see. What are we finishing now? Let me get following the thread. We just continue. We just finished, right? Yeah. So it is King's Gambit. Report to Krachenkreet to get your reward. Let's decide what kind of guy your guild is. Exactly, Hotho. That's what I like about it as well. You basically get to decide, do I sleep around or not? As far as I'm concerned, I don't. my Geralt is madly in love with Yen and basically wouldn't cheat on her anymore. God, so many extra things. Thanks, Baum. Thanks. Well, that's one. I think there's a lot more flavor here compared to most. I think most allow you to make sort of the big decisions, but these also give you the small decisions. Like, this had no bearing. I could sleep with her and nothing would happen story-wise to the rest. But it's more about, you know, the kind of person that I want Geralt to be. And for the rest, you know, the game will still continue whether I do it or not. And I like that.
Master Geralt, a guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gate.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Nay, 'tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Krach made an exception for me. Aw, little old me.
Krach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us.
Well, that's one, yes and no. I started with Triss in Witcher 2.
How's the mood in there?
At the time, he was still,
Too calm.
he still didn't have his memory.
We've an adage here at Skellige. At a good feast, mead and blood flow
Wow.
equally.
Yeah.
Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure.
Let's listen to this guy first.
Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Step careful there.
So as I was saying,
I've as much right
we'll talk
to
about
as
it
you
later.
do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an uncrate's to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant
Vilcar,
Slayer?
Wild Fellows.
Stop your shite boasting.
There's actual etymology to those
Ceres.
words. I like it.
Hey! Ah, damn it!
Here's an interesting bit about that. Wild has the same etymology as just wild, just for most, most Anglo-Saxon languages. And Carl is actually an old word. Actually, it comes from churl, and churl has the same etymological root in most languages. So that becomes churl for one becomes churl in English, as in fellow person, low ranked somebody. Kerel in Dutch, meaning fellow guy, and in many other languages basically has that same root. So Wildkarls, wild fellows, love it.
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Why, stubborn, fierce, mule-headed, refuses to listen to anyone.
Exactly!
Just like her dad, eh?
True, Arnvald. Me and Ceres, well, they're twins in that regard.
Yep. Exactly as Halthor said it.
Don't see Krach. He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell, Witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcarls. Loosen up
Oh,
your
yeah,
joints after
always
your
punch.
journey.
Maybe later.
Oh.
Drink last night too?
Look at this. This is awesome. Nice wolf around. This is what I would imagine an actual hall to be like. Oh god, the images are so good. Steingrim, have I spoken to you? Sorry, fellows. You feel like you should be taking notes? Well, there will be a quiz at the end, Russell is. There will be a quiz.
Greetings, Berna.
Oh, Brawl in the back
Feast
corner.
not to your
Oh.
liking.
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanrig is not vying for support?
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
No royalty, please. Yeah, sorry, Hothor. I would have loved Wildcard's punching if I'd seen that.
Take it you have a specific family in mind.
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellige's seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrige,
That
his
makes no
true-born
sense,
son,
lady.
and then on to his sons.
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts around the passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
I love the fact that she actually makes a good point as well. It's, I mean, that's the essential problem between sort of monarchy and democracy, isn't it?
Leaving Caer Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
Tomorrow at daybreak.
May I?
You must, even. Come. I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
My continental balls are doing quite nicely, thank you very much.
There is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, Mahakimum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
I'm sure you do. Yeah, that's interesting. You're not torn between Hjalmar and Cerys?
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Cerys?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But on Crate blood flows in both.
Yeah, that is it though, isn't it, Hothor? Monarchies are fantastic until somebody tries to marry his horse.
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone.
Oh,
that
absolutely,
Cerys has something
Mystikai.
as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience.
I mean, she makes a good point,
Others act,
Svanrige.
then think. She's different. She thinks things through. The for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world
See, I'm
could
all for
stop
her. She sounds good, because Hjalmar seems, exactly, too hot-tempered to be king.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king.
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about
sounds
a
good.
map, calculate the most profitable option? And yes, he's too hot-headed.
Well,
But
thank you.
Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir.
Exactly.
I'd regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Yeah, about that cash.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here, this bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one. Hear that? Damn it. I must probably started another row.
That's good, king, if you want Skellige war.
Let's go.
Yeah, but I also want kings who aren't, you know, crazy, just rush into battle and don't think. Whoa. I think he just lost a couple of voters. Wow. And also, I noticed that he drew the wrong sword. Beast oil, there we go. Some who will live on Skellige, it's them, their children, etc. Yeah, that is still why I will always argue for, why is he using the wrong sword? Wait, come on. Unless these are not beasts, which would be terrifying. Exactly, Hothor. I'm quite sure these bears did not have invitations. Somebody messed up. Okay, you know what? Wait, there's 3 bears now? The middle one votes for Hjalmar, the right one votes for Ceres, and the third one is just right. Okay, let's make sure to repair this stuff. Let's see, Master Armor Repair Kit, there we go. And let's get a Master's Weapon Repair Kit. Just says the name of Nilfgaard's success. Wow, Mr. Kai. You're a Nilfgaardian? I'm not a fan of Nilfgaard, although they do bring peace, I'll give them that. You know what? No, my girl doesn't care about politics. My girl's more, you know, let's be neutral, but let's make sure we get good people on just in powers of position if a position of power if I am somehow involved anyway. You know, and somebody who at least thinks and takes care of people, that's the one I want. Wait. The health bar is silver, you can use the silver sword. I don't even see the you know, the specific color of that health bar. There we go. Yeah, bear mitosis. They're just getting more and more of them. I don't know, cursed oil shall drop. Ah well, I got them down anyway. Wow, look at that expression. That was very good. That was a nice animation.
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Da.
Take my cloak.
Oh.
Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Really?
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Wait, was there ever an actual choice?
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too. You insult me, Lugas, and now you threaten my son. I will not step for this. Dan, come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down.
Whoa,
Calm
whoa, whoa.
down.
What's going on?
Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Yeah, you know, guys, what's done's done. We'll just get on with it.
Find the guilty
Thanks for the effort, though, Hothor.
Find and kill them, else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
What is going on here? Yeah, let's be pragmatic about this. Anyone see how the bears got in?
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned
Exactly
what
why I support
Learn
her.
all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. I can't wait.
Are you listening?